So we've spoken many times around the shift in consciousness preparing us for the separation of two universes. Now, I was wondering if you're referring about us moving towards the fifth dimension, or is it those that do move towards the fifth dimension are the ones that are in one world and those that don't?
Shall we say everyone can access to some degree or other the fifth framework of experience? It is the sixth framework of experience. You understand, as what was said some long time ago, there are what you would call the root species, the species and what we are calling the new species is the sixth version.
Okay.
In a sense, it is saying that the fifth version was quite capable of perceiving itself. That is one of the necessities of stepping outside of one's own self and perceiving the whole of it. If one can accept that, when you arrive at the sixth, you are somehow, shall we say, beyond the observer. You are understanding the whole nature. Do you understand what I mean? So unity and the connection of threads of everyone becomes quite apparent. Does that make some sort of sense? So the new species is beginning, shall we say, to shift that perception into reality as a unit of consciousness. All consciousness available to all beings. And that produces, shall we say, the ability to create a new universe. The old will continue to be limited to the end of its life period, which of course will be shortened because it cannot perceive of, shall we say, consequences.
So the old universe, does that then, does the separation then create two new parallel universes, similar to what we were talking about before?
I would suggest it is a good approximation.
Okay. And in terms of time, I know you're going to tell me that time doesn't exist, but are we talking in dozens of years, or are we talking in hundreds of years that the separation?
Shall we say, there comes a moment, you are putting a figure so often,
always,
on 2050 is the turning point.
Okay.
So many countries, so many politicians, so many people are making this date the ultimatum.
Okay.
I want to say it is not far from the truth. It is not far away that the separation of the two will occur. The old world may or may not be highly populated,
Yes.
depending on who is willing to take responsibility and to shift their consciousness
Into sixth dimension thinking.
Into, shall we say, into being able to first of all arrive in the fifth observational position in a realistic fashion that requires responsibility and begin to create an alternative sixth.
Yeah.
So then one will align with the new species, one will support the new species, and one will recognize that whatever resources one has retained belong to them.
Yeah. And by the new species, just to clarify for anyone that's listening, you're referring to the new children that have come since around 2012 onwards.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. We hope this content resonates and with your help raises planetary awareness. You can get free access to full-length channeling videos by registering at channelingmercredan.com/subscribe or clicking the link in the description.